Now it's time to finish off the molding pieces or the trim up here for the top of the furniture. So let me show you how we're going to do that. I have this piece over here which I had from before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this piece to do this real easy. Watch this, how easy this is going to be. Okay, I'm going to change the pivot point here. So I'm going to take the pivot point and I'm going to snap it to this vertex on this opposite corner over here. Okay? And I'm going to take this, I'm going to snap it right there. Alright? Now the back over here, I need to align this a little bit more properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that Y coordinate right there. I'm going to steal that. We'll take this guy right here, select all these vertices in the back, paste that Y coordinate, and we're good. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this guy right here, I'm going to rotate while holding shift to make a clone, and I'm going to clone it to 90 degrees. Okay, and now without doing anything else, all I'm going to do is come up here to the mirror tool, hit it once, and if the mirror axis is set to X, set it to no clone, and just hit OK. There you go. The piece is already automatically done for you. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take this guy here and I got to move this in here into the geometry, and I'll just move it in. It'll clip in a little bit. That's okay. It's no big deal. Won't make a difference anyway. So I'm going to take this guy here. I'm going to make another clone, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. So I'm going to snap it to right there. Okay. I'm going to take these vertices in the back with the transform typing tool, paste in the number I previously copied, and we're good. Now I'll just do the same thing. I'll make a clone, turn it 90 degrees this way, then I'll mirror it, and we're good. And now I'll just take those vertices in the back right there and just move those and place them about right there into the geometry. Perfect. So that's pretty much done right there. Now what I need to do is create the railroad track details. What do I mean by that? If we come over here to the image, we can see that we have the railroad track details right here. See those little grooves and things? We're going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do this. Let's go ahead and start with this guy over here. Okay. I'm going to go to edge mode here, and I'm going to select this edge right there. I'm going to select the ring. I'm going to select that guy right there and select its ring as well. I'm going to go ahead and connect that. I'm going to connect it with two segments, and I'm going to give it some pinch about here. So about a value of 60. I'll hit OK. Let me do that for these other guys as well. Okay. And let me actually take this guy here. I'm going to use attach and attach him right there. I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to attach him right there. So I'm going to go back to edge mode. I'm going to select those edges right there. Select the rings. Use the connect tool. Connect it 2 times. Use a value of 60 for the pinch. Hit OK. I'm going to come back to this guy over here. Select those edges. Select the rings. I'm going to connect that twice. Go with 60 for the pinch. Hit OK. You go to wireframe mode and select that edge right there. Select the ring. I'm going to connect that with a pinch of 60. Hit OK. That's pretty much good to go. I'm going to come back to this guy over here. Now, I don't want this loop of edges that's in the middle here, so I'm going to select that loop. Hit Control and Backspace to get rid of that. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select this edge up here, that edge down there. I'm going to go to Connect, and I'm going to take pinch, place that at 0, and I'm going to go to Connect, and I need to place plenty of connections here to make this work. So I'm going to go for about maybe 50 connections, okay, and hit OK. Now these are the polygons that we have to create our little railroad track sort of detail right there with. There's a problem though. If I come in here and select every other polygon, it's going to be a real pain in the rear because we'll have to do that to all of this over here, and to the other moldings, which is going to be a serious problem. So how can we do this faster and easier? Well, let's select that polygon at the end, control select the second polygon. We'll go up here to the graphite modeling tools. There's a tool here called dot loop. Now let me just give you a quick demonstration of what this does. Let me come over here and create a plane, okay, like that. And I'm going to give it a ton of length segments and width segments like this, okay. Convert that to an editable poly. I'm going to go to polygon mode. If I wanted to select every other polygon in a loop, I would have to do it manually, right? If I select 2 polygons and I go ahead and select loop, it selects the whole loop. So that's not very practical. What we can do is use dot loop, and this is how it works. We select 2 polygons in the loop, we go over here, and we select dot loop. And it's going to select every other polygon. And you notice that there's a dot gap setting, and it's set to 1. If I put this to 3, and I select both of these guys, go back and select dot loop, it selects every 3 polygons. So it skips 3, 1, 2, 3, selects the next one, 1, 2, 3, selects the next one. So this can be a very useful tool for doing complicated jobs like this. Okay? So here's what I'm going to do. Selecting those 2 polygons right there at the end, I'll go to modify selection. I'll make sure my dot gap is set to 1, and I'll select dot loop, and it'll select all these polygons for me automatically. Now I've selected this one up over here in the back. I'll just deselect that one, okay? And what I'll simply do is I'll come in here and I'll hit extrude. I'll go to the options. I'm going to extrude it in, obviously. Go to see-through mode right there, get in real close, and I'm going to extrude it about this much, so about 0.3 of an inch is good enough, and I'll hit OK. If I look at that, it created the railroad track detail that I needed. So now let's do that for the rest. Now that you know how to do it, I'm just going to go real fast here, and I'm going to go to connect. I know 50 is not good, so let me do some more. I'm going to do about maybe 100, looks pretty good. I'll hit OK. Polygon mode, select those 2 polygons, go to modify selection, hit dot loop, go to the other side and see it selected all the polygons that I needed. I'll go to extrude, use the previous settings, so I'll hit OK, and we're pretty much good here. Look at that. So real nice how you can do that pretty quick and pretty easy using some pretty neat tools here of the graphite modeling tools. Okay, so that's pretty much done. Now to get the other side, I'm not even going to bother wasting time doing that. I'm just going to go to modifiers, mesh editing. I'm going to go to symmetry. I'm going to make sure I hit flip in the X, and there it goes. It does the other side for me automatically. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to collapse that, and we're done. Now that you know how to do it, go ahead and do it for the rest of the moldings here. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the video and get this done quick. Okay, so I finished up right there. I created all the detail there for the moldings. And I would say that we're pretty much done, at least with those moldings, with those trims up there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save my work. And I'm going to end this video here. And in the next one, we're going to go ahead and try to finalize this object up and finish it up.